What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to your channel. And before we jump into today's video, this is going to be the last time that you guys are seeing my ugly ass face on this webcam. My new Sony a6000 just arrived. We're gonna get all of the HD ugliness in every single one of my videos. So that will be coming for the next one. I'm still waiting on an HDMI adapter for the Elgato Cam Link. I ordered the wrong one because I'm kind of stupid. This will be the last video on the regular old webcam. We're full-blown content creator nowadays. It's crazy. Anyway, guys, today's video, we're going to be ranking every single Call of Duty. I don't think Cold War is involved because I wouldn't rank Cold War anyway, but every single Call of Duty to this day, starting with the big red one. Might be some hot takes in here, might be some games that you guys disagree with me on, but you know what, we're just gonna ride it out. So hope you guys enjoy. Sticking with the theme of staying away for the gameplay for a little bit, you know, trying to keep the channel fresh, as I said in my last video. You know, coming up with Call of Duty related videos is kind of hard to do when there's not really much going on. There's a lot of shakeups right now in the map pools and you know, just all the different kind of stuff within the pro scene. So once everything is, you know, settled down a little bit, the dust is settled, I could probably make a video, like an update overall situation for you guys on pro Call of Duty. But as of this moment, it's kind of stale. Like I said, everything's up in the air, so it's really hard to make videos because, you know, things can change on the flip of a coin. So anyway, I'm rambling. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. As always, thank you so much for watching. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, every single Call of Duty to date, here we go. This is going to be based on overall enjoyment of the game, not necessarily competitive, if that makes sense. Competitive obviously will weigh a lot in my decision making because, you know, it's kind of what I do. But you know, in the early days when I wasn't playing, it's gonna be based off of pure enjoyment. So if you guys, you know, if you guys want to cook me, feel free in the comments. Let's go ahead and get started, ladies and gentlemen. Modern Warfare 2. If there's a single one of you in my comments that disagrees, do I need to say anything? Is there anything in my, do I need to explain myself? I don't think that I do. I think we're Modern Warfare 2. I think this is Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3 was really fucking good, dude. All of the, it's gonna be really hard to not put the Black Ops games in S. Modern Warfare 2, obviously S tier, no explanation required there. One of the greatest Call of Duty titles to date of all time ever, period. Disagree and you're wrong. Black Ops 3, I am also going to put an S. Well, we're starting the video off hot. You know, out of just pure enjoyment, I think it was the best jetpack game. Between this and Advanced Warfare, in my opinion, is the general consensus, not my own. I think Infinite Warfare was better than Advanced Warfare, but you know, that's when we get there, you guys can cook me. By far and away the best jetpack game, though. I think Ban and Protect added a layer to competitive Call of Duty that just has never been seen before. I personally enjoyed Ban and Protect because, you know, you had to be good with a lot of different stuff. So, you know, if teams wanted to ban grip and stock on ARs, then, you know, I had to adapt and be better. So I think that that extra layer of competitiveness, the overall enjoyment of the game, the maps were great. Treyarch, their involvement in competitive Call of Duty, you know, just everything about that game. I think it's an S tier without a doubt. Alrighty, guys, the original Call of Duty, I don't really have much to say on this. I was like, what year did this game come out? When did this game come out? What year? 2003. Okay, I was 6 years old.
Look at the top of his head.
I don't remember anything about this game. I'm just gonna put it in B. Actually, nah, I'm gonna put that never played. I played it, but I don't remember well enough to give it a rank, even though I did play it. That's fine. I didn't play that much. Black Ops, I'm gonna give it B. I didn't play competitively back then. I cannot speak to competitive Call of Duty back then. I know JCap was the best in the game, so that means that the game had to be average at best. All I did back then was snipe, and sniping in that game was also super average because it was like Vonderhaar versus the world for quick scoping or whatever. So I'm gonna put it in B. I think the maps were great, you know, firing range summit, but Nuketown, I don't know. I'm a B there. I don't think it deserves an A, but it's not as bad, and you know, as a C. World War II. World War II.
Octane Gaming have been eliminated from COD champs.
I'm gonna give World War II A. Hear me out, guys. You guys know I'm a big old World War II stan. You guys know how I feel about the game. I've said it a million times in all my League Play videos and stuff, but I think that game was so underrated and people just hate on it because that's like the general consensus, you know, hive mind. free opinion type shit. But I truth be told, strictly competitively speaking, pubs were unplayable. Strictly competitively speaking, I loved playing World War II. I think the storylines from the competitive season of World War II were phenomenal. I think the maps weren't as bad as people made it out to be. The color scheme could have been a little saturation here and there. But just, I think that competitively speaking, World War II was one of the best titles that we've had. And it was 4v4. Always nice. So that's a solid A, not quite S, but A, I think A is just where it deserves to be. World at War, I'm gonna put World at War in B. Again, I didn't any game before Black Ops 2 and including Black Ops 2. I mainly sniped. I did not like play competitively in those games whatsoever. So anything pre Black Ops 2 is going to be strictly based off of my just like pub and enjoyment of the overall game, not competitive, just so you guys are aware. For future rankings here, World of War though, the same thing. I was like 8 and loved sniping, and that was pretty much it. I think the maps were kind of doo-doo, other than a couple. I don't even remember the names of them. I know there was like the castle map, and it was like the Japanese like dojo-esque map. Love that one. I don't remember the names of any of those fucking maps, but yeah, I think that's a solid one. MW3S, similar reasoning of it was pre-Black Ops 2. It was pre-Black Ops 2. All I did was snipe yet again. You guys know me at this point. Be the dead horse. But the game was one of the most fun games I've ever played in my entire life. Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3. I just have such fond childhood memories of playing that game, like waiting in the GameStop line to the moon at the midnight release, just like, you know, with my childhood friends, like skipping school the next day to play this game overnight. Like Modern Warfare 3 was pinnacle childhood Call of Duty. So I got to put an S simply for nostalgia and what the game meant to me as a kid. That's kind of no brainer there, to be honest with you. Up next, we have Call of Duty Ghosts. Ghosts is another one of those titles I played competitively, so I can actually, you know, speak on this one. I was a dog shit am at this point, but I wasn't the biggest fan of the game. I think it was really fun for S&D, but I don't think S&D can carry the weight of my tier list. So I'm going to throw it in B. I don't think that anything like the respawn in that game, you know, Dom sucks. Dom as a game mode is just not fun. I just wasn't a big fan of it. And yeah, I think the only shining moment in that game really was S&D. So I'm just going to go ahead and throw that in B. Black Ops 4, we're going to throw it in A. Hear me out. You guys probably think I was going to put this one in S. Hear me out. Black Ops 4 had, in terms of like overall fun in the competitive season, it's top tier. It's S tier for that. But specialists are kind of whack, and 5v5 is also kind of whack. So I was super good at it, don't get me wrong, and I could put an S for, you know, very easily, and you guys wouldn't even question it. But I think that the way that the competitive season went, and I got second in champs, fuck. You know, I wasn't a big fan of 5v5. I wasn't a big fan of specialists, but I did love the game, and that was by far the best year of my life. Fuck it, bro. We're putting it in S. I talked myself into it. Call of Duty 4, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to put that in A. It's kind of the same situation as Modern Warfare 3. I didn't play it competitively, obviously. You know, only boomers like Silly and Krim still play this game that played COD 4. But it's the same thing as Modern Warfare 3. I only sniped on it. It was my childhood. Like Call of Duty 4 was my childhood, essentially. That was the title. I was playing Halo and COD a lot, switching up back and forth. But Call of Duty 4 was really the game that like sent me over the edge for COD. So I think that it being an A is deserving. I don't want to put, you know, every single game in this list on S tier, but Call of Duty 4 was one of the best games of all time, without a doubt. But it's funny though, because these two games aren't even close, but I have to put them in A because I just don't think that they're right there. You know what I mean? Call of Duty 3, this game is a C. Treyarch tried here. It didn't go too well. This was Treyarch. I think this was Treyarch's first Call of Duty. I'm actually not sure. I'm pretty sure this was their first Call of Duty. I wasn't the biggest fan of it. There was a lot of like really fun glitches that were in this game. You could like get on top of like really weird places. You could bounce. It was really fun to do like exploits and stuff like that. But the overall enjoyment of the game, it just wasn't there for me at all. I wasn't the biggest fan. I would play Halo more than I would play this game. If that means anything. Call of Duty 2, definitely A tier. It's kind of weird because 3 was a huge flop compared to 2, but Call of Duty 2 was the like Medal of Honor and Call of Duty, like it went hand in hand at the beginning, right? In terms of like war game, you know, FPS, old school war games, right? I think Call of Duty 2 was the game that was like, all right, this like Call of Duty is going to be the franchise going forward that people are going to gravitate towards for a console first person shooter. I think Call of Duty 2 set that bar. And I wasn't old enough to really enjoy it as much as, you know, I could have, because, you know, again, I was fucking 6. So, you know, I played it. I remember it kind of, but in terms of what it means for the series, I have to put it in A, in my opinion. Advanced Warfare, we're going to go ahead and put in B. Hear me out, guys. Listen, I know that you guys just turn the video off or stop listening. Listen, trust me, I'm well aware of the general consensus of jetpack titles. You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and do this as well. We'll talk about them, all right? Listen. Jetpack COD. It was great to watch. One of the most entertaining things in the world. Add specialists on top of that. Wowzers. But Advanced Warfare in terms of, like, competitiveness, I don't know. It was the game that I went pro in, so I have to be biased here. But I feel like I'm a level head. I have a level head when I'm ranking these, right? It goes to Black Ops 3, Infinite Warfare, Advanced Warfare. Infinite Warfare was one of the best competitive seasons that we have ever had, and I don't think people really realize that. Call of Duty was flourishing, at least pro COD, in Infinite Warfare. I think some of the greatest matches of all time, without a doubt, were played in Infinite Warfare. I think that the game catered to so many different things. There was a successful 3-weapon meta in that game, which is fucking impossible to pull off nowadays. Hats off to Sledgehammer for that, but like, was it Sledgehammer? Infinity Ward. Hats off to Infinity Ward for that one, but like, 3-weapon metas make Call of Duty so much more fun. The K-Bar was really fucking good, but the NV4 and the ERAD were the best at, you know, doing what they're supposed to do. So it had a successful 3-weapon meta. The maps were extremely fun to play. It had fucking uplink. Uplink, oh my god. All the jetpack CODs had uplink, but uplink in that game was very fucking fun. The specialists were only abilities. There were no stupid fucking weapons in Infinite Warfare that you could use other than like the gravity gun, but no one used that except when United threw for us to get into playoffs or some shit. As a joke. Like there was only abilities, you know, overdrive camo, all that good stuff, Centurion or whatever, the trophy system. Like, I think that the matches and it was such a good game. I could talk about it all day. It was such a good game. Advanced Warfare, the first jetpack title, you know, dashing and all that good stuff, double dashing, double stuns, cloak stim, all that great stuff. The Bow, one of my favorite ARs of all time. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know. I think maybe it's just because I was a little bit more mature and I understood pro Call of Duty a little bit more when I played Infinite Warfare as compared to Advanced Warfare. I went pro in Advanced Warfare. We're gonna move it to A, dude. I'm gonna get fucking. Oh. Okay, it's A. You guys are right. It's A. It was so much fun to play, but like competitively speaking, again, it was my first year as a pro, so it's really hard for me to even say. But like, I don't know. I just really enjoyed the other 2 jetpack titles. It's I don't know. It's hard for me to explain. And then obviously Black Ops 2 and S, the greatest COD title of all time, no questions asked. So this is my tier list, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. A lot of games in A, a lot of games in S as well. This is honestly like, this is kind of crazy. Like, people are always not roasting Treyarch, but people are like very apprehensive about putting their faith in Treyarch. But like, they made some of the greatest titles in COD history back to back to back to back. Like, that is insane. They made Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4. The best titles in the franchise, and people think you can't have your faith in Treyarch. I can't believe it. Anyway, guys, let me know what you agree or disagree with. You know, if you guys want to roast me in the comments, it's all right. I honestly, looking at my list, I'm probably gonna get cooked, but that's fine with me. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. As always, if you didn't, you can feel free to dislike. You know, guys, if you guys disagree with the video, you're the tier list, you know, it's fine. If you agree, you know, sauce kid a like. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day.